everyone to some more Genshin Impact. And oh boy, I am so excited for today because update 3.4 released and I can't wait to get Alhaitham. And as much as I would love to click on the wish screen just to get him right now, oops, I pressed the wrong button. As much as I would like to click on the wish screen like right now, we're not doing that yet. I'm so tempted. Okay, I will tell you all this. I'm actually, not only am I going to get the character, but I'm also going to get the 5-star weapon. And also, luckily, it's a weapon banner that I'm fine with, because I don't mind both 5 stars. So, yeah, it's gonna be the, okay. Technically, it's not the first time I pull on a weapon banner, because I have this weapon, which can only be obtained in the weapon banner. But I never really got a 5-star on it, so it's literally stuck at a pity that is not visible anymore because I got that sword 2 years ago. So, yeah. Like, literally, I got it in like 1.4. So, yeah. But anyways, we're not wishing on the banners yet, which is extremely unfortunate as I'm extremely tempted to do that right now because I really want to get him. We're gonna be doing his story quest first, and obviously it's available now. I am so sorry. I'm just so excited for him, and I couldn't stop, like... I've been extremely restless since Monday, so of course I'm really excited. Oh, and also we're here because, I don't know, I just like going here. Anyway, oh yeah, also, obviously we have a new area. I unlocked it. As you can tell, I may have explored it a bit, and I fought this boss a couple times. One thing I'm happy about, you can actually get all the available Ascension materials, the region specialty, local specialty, like, already. Like, you don't need to do the world quest. And also, you can fight the boss without needing to do the world quest, which is a blessing, honestly, because I was afraid that I had to do it, and yeah, that would have sucked. Like, because like, this boss right here can only be unlocked if you do the if you did the world quest in this area. So that's why I say that. Oh, and this apparently as well. But, I tend to forget about this one, like, because I did the whole storyline in 2.2, so it was before the boss was released. So anyway, oh yeah, speaking of which, when I was going around the area, I accidentally started the quest. I tried to not, like, activate it again by closing out the game, but it forced me to get through, like, a set of dialogue. So, when I actually do the world quest on stream, I will tell you guys, what happened there. If I remember. But anyways, we're not doing that today. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do the story quest now, and I've been sitting here for, like, 10 minutes. So, let's unlock it. Get the key as well. Where's the... Oh. Okay, so... Oh yeah, this is something I've learned. So apparently, Alhaitham's constellation name is different in some of the other languages. Which is interesting because his name means a different kind of bird as well. So it's like 3 different birds at least. I don't know, I saw it somewhere and... my only reaction to it is, how did people take a whole month to realize that? Because they list the name of the constellation when the characters are drip marketed, so I'm like, what? Why do you take this on? I just read the description. Oh god. My throat is really bad today as well, so I apologize. Anyways, so... Volter Volan's Chapter Act 1, The Illusion Set 'em Up. Fragmented Testimony. Okay, go to the academia. You've heard that Alhaitham has gone... become the acting Grand Sage? Considering his personality, will the other scholars accept him? Time to pay the academia. I'm sorry, I just remind myself of all the memes that happened when this information was stated in the 3.4 special program, so. Even though, okay, it's kind of weird because technically it's indirectly stated in Act 5 of the Archon Quest. Like, for example, our character saying, oh, so you're technically still a leader even if it's only temporary, and yeah. But the fact that so many people...
Paimon's heard that Alhaitham's been made acting Grand Sage, but with that personality of his, oh boy. You think things will be okay? Why don't we go to the academia and ask around?
I'm gonna guess no, but let's go see. Oh my god, this entire stream is just gonna be me giggling like an idiot. But I do have things to do in like about 6 hours from now, so I really shouldn't sit around for too long. Okay, let's just go to the quest before I start rambling for 5 more minutes.
How's everything going with your thesis?
I should be able to publish it next month. A few days ago, I was worried that I'd have to stop my work on it. Thankfully, that didn't come to pass.
Well, Azar was one of your thesis advisors. Honestly, I was afraid that you might have gotten dragged down as well. How did things get settled?
The newly appointed acting Grand Sage reviewed all of our projects and gave us permission to continue our research.
Acting Grand Sage? That sounds like a new thing.
Yeah, I heard that selecting new sages has been taking some time, so he's just filling in. But it's all thanks to him that our research results weren't jeopardized. Once my paper is published, I'm definitely giving myself a long vacation and getting some much-needed rest. Mondstadt sounds like a good idea.
They're really out of their minds, making Alhaitham the acting Grand Sage?
Take it easy, Professor. I'm puzzled as well. Just going by qualifications, you're one of our most preeminent scholars. I don't know why they picked a stripling like him.
Fool! Do you think I'm angry because I wasn't chosen for the position? No! It's because I don't understand why they chose him! He was one of my students, but he rarely attended class. When I asked him about it, he retorted that self-study was better use of his time.
Oh my god, that voice.
What brazen arrogance! Misery of miseries! For the academia to have him as the acting Grand Sage?
Professor, don't get so worked up. I'll go get you some water.
Psst. Want to hear a secret? I've heard the new acting Grand Sage is from Haravatat.
Really? Who is it?
Someone named Alhaitham. Never met him myself, but he's a real hot topic right now. Lots of things being said about him. Hard to tell what's true and what isn't, though. There's also a Vahumana scholar who's been in the spotlight recently. They say that he's a likely pick to be one of the next sages.
Oh, is he teaching any courses? Maybe we should drop by.
Wow. News of Alhaitham being the acting Grand Sage sure spread fast. Some people don't know who he is, though. Guess he's less famous than Paimon thought. Some people are saying good things and others bad. Especially that old guy just now. He really doesn't like Alhaitham. Hey, are you okay? You don't look too good.
The Matra.
The Matra?
I'm Ilias. I have to talk to a Matra about something important.
In In the state you're in? You shouldn't push yourself. Why don't you tell us what happened and we'll pass on your message to Amatra?
No, I have to tell them myself. They are the only ones I could trust. Sorry, can you lend me your arm? This is an important matter. Failure is not an option.
Since you put it that way, fine. We'll take you to Amatra.
Okay, it has started, and oh boy, this is gonna be interesting.
They told us to take him to Amatra, but we don't know that many, do we? Oh, wait! Sino should be back at the Academia! Let's go find him!
Also, can I check something? I want to check Farazan real quick. Where? Here. Oh, never mind. Oh yes, here's something why I did that. So, Farazan is part of the Haravatet as well, and I'm like, why does she not have a line about Alhaitham? And obviously, part of me could think and believe maybe she just didn't know because she probably was freed from her like puzzle prison thing like you know, much later, but still like before ever knowing him, but still wait, no, after, wait, no, you know what I mean. I just find it strange. It's like, why do you not have a line about him, but you have a line about Kaveh? Like, what? Okay, I probably could have checked again, but I'm lazy, so I'll check again later. Anyways, okay, we gotta go inside here.
Hey there! Excuse us, but is Sino at the Academia?
You two look familiar. Are you friends of Mahamatra Sino? I'm afraid he's out on a mission right now. But if you'd like, I can pass whatever message you might have on to him.
We ran into this guy by the gates, and he seems really eager to speak with Amatra. It sounds like something urgent.
Oh? If you don't mind, why don't you tell me about it first?
Siraj.
Siraj. That name sounds familiar. Isn't he a Vahumana researcher?
Vahumana researcher?
Yes, one of their most renowned, in fact. I hear he's as daring as he is intelligent. There are rumors he'll become Vahumana's next sage. But please continue, good sir. What about Siraj?
I want to report him for conducting a dangerous experiment. He kidnapped me, tied me up, and took me to that horrible cave. Experimental equipment everywhere. I ran as fast as I could, a little slower, and he would have caught me.
There's no rush. Please, take your time. What kind of experiments was he conducting? Where is this cave?
I don't remember.
Huh? You can't remember?
All I remember is Siraj walking towards me, and then my head started feeling weird. It's like a nightmare that I can't recall. I just know that that place is dangerous, and that they must be stopped. Oh, I heard they conduct business in the tavern. We have to hurry.
Even if what you say is... All right. I'll have some of my colleagues look into Siraj. But before that, I would like to administer the Matra lie detector test.
You think I'm lying?
Please don't take it the wrong way. This is just standard protocol. Sorry, but can you two wait out here a little while? We'll be back soon.
Okay.
Huh? Alhaitham?
Let me bring you up to speed. First things first, Ilyas passed the lie detector test. This indicates that what he said is highly credible. As such, we've decided to launch an investigation based on the leads he provided. Per protocol, this matter was reported to Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. After hearing about it, he left a message for Mahamatra Sino and then asked to join the investigation.
Huh. It's kinda weird for you to be working with the Matra. Is there a special reason?
You're overthinking things. My interest was piqued is all.
Really? Paimon's surprised you have this much free time. In that case, let's join in as well, shall we, Traveler?
It's already against protocol for Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham to participate in this investigation. As for you two... Oh, never mind. After all, you were the ones who brought Ilyas here. I'll allow you to accompany us, but you have to promise to keep everything confidential.
Don't you worry, our lips are sealed.
Alright, in that case, I'll fill you in on what we know so far. Ilyas claimed that Siraj will be conducting some business with a Kasharawar researcher at the tavern. This is one of his few clear memories. It seems he stumbled upon this information while escaping. Incidentally, Siraj isn't at the academia right now. He applied for long-term off-site research 1 month ago. It's close to the time that Ilyas had given, so we've decided to head to the tavern and investigate any suspicious persons.
That's right. Arav, prepare to head out. You two, do as you will.
Oh, come on! We already said that we're coming!
Okay, go to the tavern. Also, I want to point this out real quick. So, literally, during the past 2 days, you know, just waiting for the update and also to, you know, avoid potential spoilers because, you know, people like to look at the pre-download files for some reason early. I watched an anime. And obviously English dub because I watch English dub anime. And one of the animes I watched had Alhaitham's English voice actor in it. And I think the character he voices is a reoccurring character. Like the third most important character in the anime. And it took probably like a little bit into the episode, the first episode, to realize, oh my god, it is the voice actor. Like I knew it beforehand. Because I saw, like, the voice actor tweet about it. But I forgot which character it was. So I had to keep, like, my ears out to hear. And I will say, the voice actor has range. Because, like, I only noticed it was the same voice actor when the character sounded serious. Because the character had the complete opposite personality. Anyways, yeah, that's what I just wanted to tell you all. Okay, let's get, oh gosh, lag.
We're here, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. What's our next course of action? Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham.
Looks like you haven't read any memos lately. The new Academia decree clearly states that even a sage doesn't have the authority to interfere with the Matra's actions during an ongoing investigation. If your superior were here, he wouldn't be asking me what to do. Instead, he'd be telling me to stay out of the way.
You're right. Understood. Then please wait here as we lock down the perimeter and search for suspicious persons. Ilyas, please stay here. Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, I'll have to trouble you with the protection of our primary witness.
Sure. Though I'd rather he just protect himself.
You're the same as ever, casually ignoring people just like you did back at Aru Village.
Answering a simplistic question only enables the questioner. Besides, I need him to understand my position clearly.
What do you mean?
Arav has just as many doubts about my coming along as you do. But unlike you two, he's making this matter more complicated than it is, with his considerations like the acting Grand Sage is trying to seize the Matra's powers. That question was obviously bait. The Matra were once under the influence of the sages, and so were often subject to these bureaucratic traps. The test was strictly unnecessary, though. I hope that our exchange will assure him that I won't interfere with their work this time.
Why is this so complicated?
This is why I was against becoming the acting Grand Sage from the very first. Titles and rank inevitably make a lot of things more troublesome than usual.
Excuse me, acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've had a question on my mind, and I need to know the answer no matter what. Have we met before?
No. I have no recollection of ever meeting you.
Haha, I thought so too. I probably wouldn't have had anything to do with someone of your caliber.
Then why did you ask?
Well, for some reason I felt a sense of familiarity when I met you for the first time.
Really? A misperception, perhaps. Or...
Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, we've apprehended a suspect.
Siraj?
No, it's the Ksharawar researcher who has dealings with him. His name is Narendra.
Acting Sage Alhaitham? Wait, can someone please explain what's going on? I admit that I did steal some mechanical components from the lab and sell them, but does something like that really warrant the personal interest of the acting Grand Sage? What have I gotten myself into? I know I let greed get the best of me, but please, I promise that this won't ever happen again.
I would like to ask him a few questions.
Of course.
Do you know Siraj?
Yeah, that's the name of my buyer. He asked to make the transaction at the tavern, but he never showed up.
What were the details of this transaction?
He's doing some kind of experiment that seems to require many power generators and electrical components that can only be found in our project. He contacted me in private and said that he'd pay a large sum of Mora if I was willing to put some aside for him, under the pretense of them being defective parts. We had originally agreed to meet at the tavern earlier today to do the trade. I sure didn't expect to get stood up, or run into you all.
Perhaps Siraj was aware that Ilyas might leak information, so he intentionally didn't show up. Whatever the case, it seems that this lead ends here. The good news is, regardless of what Siraj was planning, his progress will now be severely hindered by a lack of power generators and electrical components. We still have time to conduct our investigation. Do you have any more questions for the suspect?
No. He's all yours. But I'd like to borrow Ilyas for a while.
Oh, that's fine. We conducted a comprehensive lie detection exam, which showed that he has a genuine case of amnesia. We're not planning to pursue any further breakthroughs on that front. However, I am curious, what do you need him for exactly?
I've read some papers regarding amnesia, and I'd like to try restoring his memories.
I see. We'll be returning to the Academia then. I'll leave Ilyas in your care.
Follow me.
Okay. Now my thread. I'm trying to keep quiet in the background.
Siraj didn't show up at the tavern, and Narendra didn't give us any leads. Ugh, that means we're stuck. Alhaitham, are you serious about seeing things through? Paimon's pretty surprised that you're this interested in the case.
I thought you would have guessed the reason by now.
Huh? Paimon has no clue. Hey, do you know?
Do you know Siraj?
Yes. We were classmates.
Oh, so that's why you asked to come along when Arav briefed you on the situation. So you're not here because you're interested in the case itself, but because you know the suspect?
You couldn't be further from the truth, but I wasn't expecting much from you to begin with. For the time being, all you need to know is that we were once classmates. I became the scribe afterwards while he continued his academic endeavors. He submitted a thesis 1 year ago, and the Grand Sage at the time asked for my opinion. I did not approve of it because it committed one of the 6 cardinal sins by touching upon human evolution. From violating matters regarding human evolution to attempting the forbidden and fearing none, the 6 cardinal sins are the origin of all evil in this world. They are also what the sages use as a reference when formulating or amending the rules of the academia. My opinion was that Suraj's research was both overly naive and in violation of various core principles. The Grand Sage took some of my suggestions on board and ultimately decided to reject the application.
So that's why he's buying energy sources and electrical components.
He's most likely trying to circumvent the rules and conduct his experiment in secret.
That sounds super suspicious. Oh, we gotta stop him. Ilias, can you try to remember things again? Maybe something new will pop up.
I'm sorry, but I've already tried many times. And no matter how hard I try, it feels like everything in my mind is shrouded in a thick mist.
It is possible for a person to subconsciously forget some of their memories as a defense mechanism against extreme stress. However, these memories aren't truly lost, but merely sealed away. They can be restored with the appropriate stimulus. Now, try to recall things you care about. They don't need to be related to this case.
Well, actually, I feel like I've forgotten more than just the memories of the time I was kidnapped and experimented on. The kind of person I am, the things I've done, I can remember some things, but I can't recall some others no matter how hard I try. But I do vaguely remember that there are 2 things that I have to do no matter what.
Do tell.
The first is to get my paycheck from the academia and give it to my younger sister in Gandharvaville. I'm not sure about the details, but it seems that I would send money to my younger sister every month to pay for family expenses.
And the second thing? What's the second thing?
I can't remember. Sorry, there's just so much I can't recall.
Not unexpected. However, you're the only one who has seen Suraj and knows the exact location of his cave at present. As such, we'll do everything we can to help you regain your memories.
Losing your memories must be really painful. But don't you worry, we'll help you get them all back.
Oh, thank you so much. This feeling, it's more than just pain. I don't know how to describe it. I have so few memories that I don't even have a clear idea of who I am. And my head's always ringing. It feels like I could faint at any moment. But amidst all that, it also feels like I've been set free somehow. Nevertheless, I have you all to thank for bringing me what clarity I do have right now. Now, I do remember that I worked part-time at a place in the academia called the Research Preparation Center. That's also where I got my monthly paycheck.
I see. In that case, let's go and find whoever's in charge there.
Okay. Oh gosh, my foot. I need to stop sitting on my legs because it's causing my feet to, like, feel paralyzed. Anyways, let's go. Also, the mention of, like, forbidden experiment done in secret. That sounds familiar. Well, I mean, if you think about it, I'm pretty sure they had many cases. In the background of the lore, so... Yeah, because, like, in Tainari's quest, we kind of, you know, came across that stuff. But it's kind of different because it was done more sympathetically and actually, like, you know, genuinely wants this, like, mechanical creature to have sentience and be nice to people. So... I am going the right way. Yeah, I am. I'm just, like, talking and not paying attention to where I'm going. Follow the trail of gold. Oh yeah, approaching this place, I just remembered. So, I didn't notice this at all until literally the last update, where I was just like walking around Sumeru because I was kind of bored one day and kind of wanted to spend time walking around for some reason. And like, so you know the lift in the center? So obviously in Act 5, we automatically should know that obviously leads to like the office and all that, but I didn't know you could actually do that whenever you wanted after the Archon quest, I think. So I was just exploring around and I was like, go up, what is this option? And then I clicked it and I was like, oh my gosh. And you could also go to the basement where you're locked away as well during the Archon quest. So a lot of interesting things I didn't notice sooner. Yeah. That was something I learned. Oh, it's quiet. Never mind, it's not.
Oh, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've sent this period's research expenses report to your office. Have you taken a look? Are there any issues with it?
I did. Recent research expenses have decreased quite a bit compared to past figures.
Yes, though that is primarily because there are fewer scholars with research needs. But that can be a rather convoluted topic. Might I ask why you are here today?
I believe you know this individual. His name is Ilyas. He worked part-time here, and he's here for his paycheck.
Oh, yes, of course. Though, Ilyas, where have you been these past few days? That was our busy period, but then you disappeared without a word. Everyone had to pick up the slack.
I'm sorry, something unexpected came up. But I know I've caused trouble for everyone. Is there anything I can do to make up for it?
The other researchers have more or less finished your share of the work. However, there is one thing that is yet to be settled. Do you remember Chandra? You were in charge of following up on his off-site research application. He retracted his application a few days ago and canceled his off-site project. He's the 12th person to retract a research application this month. I'd like you to ask him why he did that. Chandra is probably having coffee at this hour, so you can find him at the cafe.
Understood. Then, about my paycheck.
I'll pay you in full once you return. However, make sure you don't disappear without saying anything again. Be considerate to your colleagues and give them some forewarning at least. Is this acceptable, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham?
I have no objections.
Okay, look for Chandra? Okay. Okay, we have to get out of here. Also, it's been a while since Mondstadt, but was Jean referred by her, like, title so many times whenever people talk to her, or am I just forgetful? Because I'm like, if you're a character, if you're someone who doesn't like to be constantly called by that title so much, it's like, doesn't it get on your brain and poke at you in a bad way, like you don't like being called that, like, constantly? I know it's like a, like, you know, I guess, like, respect, like, you know, like, you know, mainly calling people by their last name or something if you don't know them well, but still. Like, I personally would get tired of it and be like, please, just call me by my first name. I don't want to be called this. That reminds me. Obviously, like, for one of my classes, I've been referred by my last name quite a bit. And it was so weird. It wasn't, although it wasn't actually that bad, but it was so weird. Because I was always called by my first name. Like, never by my last name. I'm going the right way. I thought I was going the wrong way.
Elias? Long time no see. What can I do for you?
I heard that you canceled your research project, so I'm just here to ask you why.
Oh, that, it's really nothing special. I just don't feel like going anymore. I'm not the only one who canceled, right? I mean, people have had no motivation to conduct research lately, haven't they?
No motivation to conduct research?
Yeah. Say, who might you be? You look sort of familiar.
Oh, don't mind me. Please, continue.
Well, with the downfall of the Sages not long ago, many of the projects that they led were put on hold while they were being investigated. With the situation being so volatile, people are picking up random things to do to kill time. No one wants to risk starting any new research until it's clear how things will pan out in the future.
When you say how things will pan out, you actually mean what the new Sages would have interest in, right?
Wow, talk about blunt. But that isn't the only reason for the lack of motivation to start new research.
So what are the other reasons?
Well, because the Akasha terminal shut down. I'm sure you're all aware that we require all kinds of knowledge to perform any of the research we do. Back then, the Akasha would respond to any of our requests for the knowledge we needed. It was beyond convenient. We didn't have to spend an extended amount of time studying, so we were able to immediately run various tests and experiments.
I see.
You get it, right? After having had a taste of something so amazing, who can be bothered to manually sift through data and files ever again? There are only a handful of people at the academia who are starting new projects or performing research. Most people are like me, waiting for a recognized researcher to start a project before immediately applying to join. Although our names will be further down in the paper, we'll have a much easier time. We don't have to do most of the mental heavy lifting. All we have to do is focus on our assigned tasks.
Oh god, that scared me. What was that? Oh god, my heart.
Ilias? What's wrong?
My head, it hurts. I remember now. I remember what Siraj said to me as he approached. You will become Siraj number 36. Fuse yourself with a consciousness under my control. Think only in accordance with a set module, like a worker bee in a beehive.
Paimon doesn't get it. What does that even mean?
It's what Siraj was researching and the topic of the thesis he had submitted. Collective consciousness and the path of evolution.
Collective consciousness? Path of evolution?
Siraj believed that by achieving 3 objectives, he could create a collective consciousness in human society and drive humans toward their ultimate evolution. First, he would rank test subjects in descending order of ability, with number 1 serving as the Overmind. This Overmind would then divide tasks into numerous modules and delegate them to the collective's members based on their assigned number. Lastly, members would share their memories and emotions to facilitate the rapid exchange of information within the collective.
Paimon still doesn't get it. What's the point of all that?
Think of it as linking many minds together and tailoring a given mind's assigned work based on its compatibility. Eventually, everyone's minds will be consolidated into a new form of existence that is both an individual and an organization. Siraj believes this collective consciousness is superior to individual humans.
Whoa. Squishing a whole bunch of people together? Paimon thinks that sounds horrible.
It's just as Alhaitham said. Siraj gave all the test subjects different numbers. Bigger numbers meant you had a lower rank, so your assigned tasks were less complex, such as being responsible for everyone's basic needs. Smaller numbers were ranked higher, so you'd be given more complex assignments like planning for the future. Siraj referred to me as number 36, and I think that was a low-ranking number. I also recall that Siraj said his plan was proceeding very quickly, and that the hive would soon be complete.
Oh no, then we gotta hurry! We have to stop him before it's complete!
I tried my best, but that's all I can remember. I still can't recall where the cave is. I'm really sorry.
Take your time. You'll eventually remember it all. However, something doesn't seem right. Some details don't add up.
What's off?
You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number.
I'm not sure what Siraj's numbering system is based on. Anyway, we're done here. Let's go.
Please, wait. I heard you all talking about Siraj just now. Are you looking for him?
Huh? Do you know something?
Well, Siraj is pretty popular as of late. I heard he's gained recognition from a lot of well-known researchers. Supposedly, he's a strong contender for being one of the next sages. There are many who would give up everything to be a part of his research team. I'm nothing special though, so I doubt I'd get the opportunity. That said, I do know a researcher who received an invitation from Siraj but declined it. Her name is Janaki. If you're interested, you can try to find her. She's usually reading at the pavilion in the garden.
Look for Shanaki? Okay. Okay, let's go run to our destination. Get up there. Gosh, I didn't. Okay, I probably underestimated how long this will take to walk up here. Oh, it's in this area? It is.
Janaki? We'd like to ask you a couple of things about Siraj.
Ilyas?
Do you know me? I'm sorry, but I don't recognize you.
Are you playing dumb with me?
No, I'm not. I actually have amnesia, so I've lost a lot of my memories.
And? Are you trying to say that I should forgive you just because you've forgotten what you've done? Or are you using the acting Grand Sage as backup to settle things with me? The two biggest loners teaming up. What a terrible thought.
That's enough. There seems to be a dispute between the two of you, but I have no interest in that. I heard that Siraj once invited you to join his project. Is that true?
So, what if it is? Siraj did extend an invitation to me, and I was also interested in his project. I think it was about collective consciousness or something. Anyway, he said that I could be number 45. I refused because I thought that rank was too low. No one wants to be placed at the bottom. Certainly not me.
Ilyas is number 36, and Janaki was supposed to be number 45. Ugh, just how many people did Siraj have his eyes on?
Tell me, did Siraj tell you how he assigned numbers?
Yeah, Remember how the sages took advantage of the Akasha and extracted Yana energy from our heads back then? They left a document that records the amount of Yana energy that the Akasha had extracted from each person. I don't know how Siraj got his hands on that document, but he used it as the basis for his numbering system.
I see. He believes that this data can be used to evaluate a person's computing power.
Is it true though?
Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their Jnana energy.
At most, Jnana energy can only be seen as representing a portion of a person's abilities. Humans are complicated beings, so it is impossible to evaluate them using a single criterion.
See? I knew I couldn't have only been ranked as 45.
What else do you know about Siraj?
That's it. He came to me, I refused, and that was the end of it. Is there anything else you needed? If not, I'm out of here. I've had enough of this eyesore.
Please, wait. I still want to know what I did in the past.
You really forgot?
I swear, I don't remember anything.
Paimon can vouch for him. The mantra also said that he truly lost his memories.
I see. You know what? It's better this way. I get angry just thinking about it, so I really don't have the patience to fill you in. All you need to know is that you got a lot of people in trouble back then, including me. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.
And she's gone. She doesn't seem to like you very much. Do you really not remember anything?
I really don't. But after she said that, I've had this heavy feeling in my chest. I guess I did something really horrible.
Do you want to remember?
Huh?
Even though you're a witness against Siraj in this case, you've also lost your memory. No one can force you to remember if you don't want to. Even if you manage to remember, all you would need to do is feign ignorance and tell us that you tried the best you could, but to no avail.
I'm not sure what to do. Like I said before, for some reason I felt a sense of freedom when I realized I had lost my memories. But I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to go free so easily. I still want to remember everything. What should I do?
I can look up your file. Something that caused trouble for a lot of people in the past must be on file somewhere. Would you like me to look into it?
Yes, please.
All right, then let's return to the House of Dana. We've spent enough time here, and you should go and get your paycheck.
Okay, search for information related to Ilias. Now we have to go down. Somehow. Oh, that kind of lagged. Okay.
Let's split up for now. Ilias, you go and deal with that. The rest of you, come to the archives with me. We'll meet back here later and then head over to Gandharvaville.
Okay. Thank you all so much.
Relax, Ilias. Being nervous accomplishes nothing.
That's true. I'm ready. No matter what I've done, I'm ready to face it. I'll also try my best to remember anything else related to Siraj. We'll put an end to all of this.
I'm holding you to that. See you later.
Wait. Oh, ride the elevator to the House of Dana. Oh yeah, this is what I was talking about. I didn't know you could do this, like, after the Archon quest. Like, it took me a whole update, almost 2 updates, just to figure that out. Figure this out. Siri. Wait, this is the right... Yeah, we're going up. Yeah, this is... I don't want to... angles. Camera angles. At least the Sealy doesn't appear in cutscenes anymore. Because, obvious reasons. That's a lot of things.
Okay. The important files from the last few years should all be here.
Why is the tape? Anyways. Oh my god, I haven't figured out how to pronounce these. I'll try my best. Oh, about the sleepwalking eccentric. I should have looked up how these are pronounced or listened back on voiceovers. Watawa, his Darshan has also had an abundance of weirdos. Recently, there is a new rumor that a student has the ability to write the heaven-sent thesis. The circumstances are still under investigation. Oh, it looks through the information. Oh, I guess we could just look at all this. About the Core of 30 application fee. There are many vacancies for sages, and the number of suspicious people spreading various news in Sumeria City has increased significantly recently. The Core of 30 are looking to recruit for surveillance to ensure the city's peace and stability. This. There are witnesses... Oh wait, about the ghost of Paris Di. There are witnesses that say that there is... It seems like the quest is done. Let's finish reading. There are witnesses that say that there is a mysterious shadow wandering around Paris Dia at night. The investigation found nothing suspicious and the case was closed. Okay.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Anyway, I found Ilyas's file. Let's meet downstairs.
What have I done?
This file indicates that you were once commended by the Academia for your courage and sense of justice. You were considered a hero.
Huh? Me?
Yes. Your instructor was engaging in academic fraud, and you were the one who reported him. Your report was found to be true after a series of investigations, and your instructor was brought to justice by the Matra. This incident caused quite the commotion, and the Academia sent you a commendation. What is it? Are any memories coming back to you?
No, it's just... my head feels like it's being ripped apart again. It hurts. Did I seriously do that? Then why?
Let's put this matter aside for now. It isn't directly related to Siraj, so there's no need to push yourself over it.
I'm sorry. That should have been something good to hear, but my body is instinctively rejecting it. I feel like I'll black out if I try to remember.
Take it slow. Recovering memories is no easy task, especially when it involves memories that you don't want to remember. Just do what you think is right.
Thank you. I'm not sure how you're so calm and composed all the time, but it does make me feel more confident about the situation I'm in.
Let's head to Gandharvaville and deliver Ilyas's paycheck to his sister. Come on!
Okay, go to Gandharvaville. Okay, we're clearly not going to walk there. A long way, like from here to here. So we'll just teleport. Okay. Da-da-da. Wait, what's my resin right now? Oh, 17. Audio. Cause I am going to do like use the transient resin to fight that boss again.
We should be close. Let me think. It should be this way.
Ilias, what are you doing back here?
Dad, it's nothing. I was just wondering how everyone was doing.
You sure everything's okay? Did they bully you again? It's all right. You can tell us. Ilias, what's wrong?
I'm fine. Just a minor headache. I haven't been getting much rest lately.
Back then, I told you not to be a hero. Look how things turned out. I can't imagine how things are going for you at the Academia. We've even been receiving threat letters.
You don't have to force yourself to stay at the Academia. You can always come back home.
I'm all right. I just need a little rest.
Ilias doesn't seem like he wants them to know that he has amnesia.
He doesn't want his family to worry.
Hey! That's enough, you two. Ilias isn't feeling well. You can keep nagging him once we get home. Ilias, let's find somewhere to talk. So, how's your headache?
It's much better now. Oh, here. It's this month's paycheck. How's everything at home?
Same old, same old. It's just that everyone's worried about you. Don't mind their nagging. Deep down, they know that you did the right thing. It's just that after hearing a lot of bad rumors about you and seeing all the threatening letters, well, they're mom and dad. Maybe they just want you to conform a bit more.
Conform.
Yeah. You don't remember? After the incident, you... Ilias? What's wrong?
Ah, I see. I remember now. Don't worry, I remember now.
You're acting a little weird today, you know? Anyway, I understand your decision. But Mom, Dad, and I just want you to be happy. I don't care if you're a hero or not. I just want you to enjoy life and relax more.
Your understanding is a great comfort to him.
Is it? That's good. Are you a friend of his?
More so these two. My name is Alhaitham, and this is the Traveler in Paimon.
Oh, that rings a bell. At any rate, I feel more at ease knowing that my brother has friends. Would you like to join us for dinner? I just happened to buy some extra food.
Sorry, but I still have things I need to take care of.
Well, that's a shame. Okay, I'll get going then. Take care of yourself, Ilias.
Don't worry. I won't do anything to make you guys worry again.
You remember now?
Yes, I do. Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person.
Is that your way of conveying gratitude?
Oh, my apologies. But I meant every word. Remember when I asked at the tavern if we had ever met? I said that there was a sense of familiarity, but what I really meant was a sense of loathing.
Loathing?
Yeah, but having spent some time with you, I realized that you're not someone I dislike to that extent. Strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts at that time?
My strength is that I don't care about what others think. If you could also develop this quality, then you won't be as bothered by complicated social relationships.
It'd be great if I could think like you. But first things first. I remember where Siraj's cave is now. I'll take you there.
Really? That's great! Paimon remembers that you said there are 2 things that you had to do. We've only checked off 1, right? What about the other one? Are we not gonna do that first?
There are more important things at hand. We have to stop Siraj before he completes his collective consciousness, or it'll be too late.
You're right. Let's head out.
Okay. Okay, head to the hideout.
For the next intermission.
Oh god, they're all talking at once. Oh boy, it's all the way there. I'm gonna take a short break here, and I'll be back in about, like, 2 minutes. Okay, I have returned. And also my mic nearly did the same thing again as that one stream from a couple years ago, I think, now, where I pressed the button and it didn't unmute. Oh my gosh. Thankfully, I noticed. It's like a sort of trauma at this point that, like, ever since that happened, I have to always make sure my mic is actually unmuted every time. Anyways, let's go do the quest. It's loading.
This is the place.
It's so well hidden. But there's nothing spooky about it. Let's go inside and take a look.
Yeah, we're just gonna ignore the ominous air flowing inside it. Yep. Wait, where's... Oh, here. Okay. Elias guided you here. It seems to be the place where Siraj does his experiments. And I'm gonna guess, considering how story quests work, the character that is, the story quest related to, it's gonna automatically be with us as a trial character. So I guess we could just go in without a Dendro automatically in our team. Let's see. I remember one time in the 2.7 quest, it didn't. So I didn't know it makes that sound effect. Okay, we'll just be traveling for a second.
Weird. It's bigger on the inside than Paimon imagined. Are you sure it's still a work in progress? Ilias, do you remember this place? Huh? Ilias! Where'd he go?
Well, this is, concerning.
I don't sense him nearby.
Did he get separated from us? Should we wait here or turn around and look for him?
There's no need for that. Let's keep moving.
Alright. We'll continue in and see if he catches up to us.
Okay, head into the heart of the research base. Do you want to look around? But we should probably just go straight to the location.
It's okay, Ilyas. You've done more than enough for me already.
I don't understand. Everyone knows that Johnny is stealing your research. Why is no one willing to go public with the truth? He shamelessly used your thesis to send in a project application, and whenever the project hits a wall, he asks you for help. Everyone knows what's going on.
Do you know how many people are working on that project? If Johnny was kicked out because of academic fraud, that'd be the end of the project. Too many people would be affected.
But he's obviously taking advantage of you! He throws you the hardest work, and after you're done pulling all-nighters, he struts around with your research data and takes credit for it. That's not right! Why are you putting up with this?
A lot of people warn me to not say anything, and I think they have a point. This is just how things are. All I want is to graduate without any problems. It's okay. He's at least paying me.
Half a year of your time and effort. Countless all-nighters and casual threats and insults. All for a measly 20,000 mora? He's treating people like cattle.
Enough. It's fine. I just need to suck it up and get it done.
What's the matter?
I think I saw a glimpse of Ilyas's past.
Huh? You could read minds this whole time and you never told Paimon?
Of course not. I was also able to see those memories just now. They were probably the ones that leaked out while Ilyas was connecting to the collective consciousness.
Connecting collective consciousness?
It's clear that this place isn't a work in progress. The hive has long been finished. The collective consciousness project is already complete, and Ilyas is now returning to the collective.
So he tricked us?
Not entirely. Keep walking and you'll see why.
Huh. Also, from what I'm gathering, it was... Okay, so is this situation like a case of like plagiarism? Like... Oh my god. I've seen like a couple... Both like in fake... I don't know any real cases, but I know like some stories that kind of have like similar like... storyline, I guess? And it's just messed up. I think there are real cases too. Well, obviously, but like I can't remember any from the top of my head. I'm just like thinking about it and I'm like, yeah, like that's so messed up. I don't, oh my god, even if you're like okay with it, it's not right. It's like someone taking all your credit. It's kind of like people reposting and it's like the repost gets more likes than the original and it's so unfair. So, what is that? What is that? Tinky. Huh. Oh, I see. Wait, no I don't. Do I see? No, I don't see. What? It's like, I see! Nah, never mind, I don't. Wait, what? Oh, I think I get it. Okay. We do that. Grab this key.
By royal decree, take this!
Ouch.
Flicker. How bold.
Lightning slash!
Be still.
Sight. I'm not pressing the correct keys.
Take this!
Okay. Oh. Ah. More things.
Odds revealed by...
Gosh, my keys are like being covered by my mic.
Lightning slash!
My microphone is in front of the E and Q skill icons, so I can't see them while I'm playing right now. I mean, I have OBS, but I don't want to constantly turn my head to it every second.
It's completely different from what Ilias said. This place looks like it's been done for a while.
Oh my gosh. What is this?
Contributing to the collective by only thinking to your strengths. How easy.
Alhaitham. Just thinking of that name fills me with hatred. We must get rid of him.
An entire year's worth of work down the drain. And for what? Your reputation? Do you have any idea how many people you've brought down?
You could have played hero any time, so why couldn't you have waited until the project was complete?
I don't understand what you guys are saying. Are you saying you don't care that Raju jumped to his death?
It's a shame. What happened to him? I thought he was stronger than that. Everyone has been working hard to complete the project. He could have endured for a bit longer, but he chose now of all times to...
In any case, we're done with you. Because of your recklessness, the Matra are putting Johnny on trial. This project is done for. None of this affects you at all. But do you know how many people, myself included, needed this project to complete their studies? Now our futures are up in the air. If worst comes to pass, we might not be able to graduate. Do you understand now?
I'm sorry.
There's no need for an apology. It's not like I'll accept it anyway. You'll pay for this.
Hey, you're blinking out again. What did you see this time?
Ilias.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. Save your words for when we see him.
it's dark. Someone in here. What? Okay. Still, like, please, like, stealing someone's work. I didn't. It's like, it's kind of hard to say because it, in a way, it's like. Because in a way, it's like, you guys would rather have, like, a work, like, someone who didn't actually, like, completely do it, like, take all the credit or something. Like, essentially, like, you know, plagiarism. It's like, I don't know. As someone who doesn't like, you know, art, for example, being stolen and all that, like, obviously art is a very serious thing, and I hate, like, seeing people, like, steal it and, you know, and all that. The situation's complicated compared to, like, other things. Oh gosh. Oh god, don't fall. Oh my gosh. I was trying to look around and I almost fell down. Oh, that would have been awkward.
Just in case, why don't we take both keys with us?
Okay.
Alias, this is all very strange. Is there really no research group that will take you? Well, to pass this course, you must complete a paper with other researchers. I know you're a hero for fighting academic fraud, but we can't make exceptions for heroes, now can we? Maybe you should try to improve your relationship with the other researchers. Getting a reputation for being too unconventional will not stand you in good stead in the long run.
I understand.
You seem troubled.
Who are you?
Where are my manners? My name is Siraj.
Siraj? I've heard of you before. Do you need something from me?
The world hates people who don't fit in. I imagine you've had your fair share of trouble. After you reported Johnny for academic fraud, you were ostracized and shunned. Even your family can't understand your actions. However, I'm working on some research that will help you merge into a collective. That way, your life won't be so dolorous. How about it? Wanna have a go?
What did you see?
Siraj persuaded Elias to join the Hive. Elias was enforced.
Paimon can't believe it! He really did trick us! That giga jerk! No, Siraj is the real giga jerk here. Ilias is just a regular jerk. Ooh, Paimon's so mad! We're gonna find him and we're gonna make him explain himself!
Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's just go. What?
You've come. I intentionally slowed my integration into the collective consciousness because I wanted to see you one last time as Ilias. And I wanted to apologize to you as him. It was only at Gandharvaville that the second thing I must do occurred to me. Bring you all here. To throw off the Matra and bring Alhaitham to the Hive. That was my task as Siraj number 36.
You were already Siraj number 36? But you passed the Matra's lie detector test!
Yes, I truly did forget many things during that time, even my identity and assigned responsibilities. However, it's not that I got scared and forgot. I chose to delete those memories. It's difficult to fool Alhaitham, so I had to create the perfect guise for myself.
And the best guise is when you believe your own lies.
Correct. I only told you that the Hive was incomplete because I had deleted my memories of its completion. It was finished a long time ago. Before I left, I was already living as number 36. Now, I choose to return to that identity. Only here can I be truly free. That's all I wanted to say. After I enter this room, my consciousness will merge back into the collective. And so, this is goodbye.
Is this your decision?
Yeah, the person we know is Ilias, not Siraj number 36. The outside world is painful sometimes, but Paimon doesn't think that's a reason to run away.
Do you need more time to consider, Ilias?
Hey, who are...
That is Siraj.
So you're that giga jerk!
Giga jerk? How bold of you. Have I done something to offend you?
You?
I modified Akasha terminals to allow users to share memories and emotions. Then, I recruited researchers from the academia to build a collective consciousness. I assigned numbers to everyone and divided the experiment's tasks amongst themselves. Here, people can live easily and happily without needing to exercise complex mental thought. This is what they have chosen. All I've done is fulfill their wishes.
You're just trying to justify yourself!
Then I ask you, what's the difference between here and the outside? There are researchers at the academia who engage in dangerous research in extreme environments while others become idle and listless. People are so obsessed with collective will that even those on the fringes will attempt to fit in after suffering setbacks. Isn't that right, Ilias? There's no need to deny this, as it is fact. It is natural for social creatures to congregate together. And the terminus of conformity is a collective consciousness through which even an ordinary bee colony can become a powerful swarm. Replace the bees with humans, and this model becomes even more potent. Welcome to the Hive, Alhaitham. You once arrogantly denied the merits of this project before the Grand Sage. A few simple words from you, and my research was consigned to nothingness. Of course, I'm well aware that you don't care about any of this. You don't care about the pain of others. But I didn't give up. I made my thesis into reality.
When we arrived, I noticed many empty rooms in the Hive.
Oh, you noticed that? Then can you guess where their inhabitants are? The answer is the academia. They're executing another phase of the plan. The plan to install me as a sage. The collective consciousness links all of us into a single mind, showcasing our individual strengths as we work together. We are able to execute complex undertakings while instantaneously modifying our strategies in response to unexpected situations. Everything has been proceeding smoothly. You are our biggest obstacle. With you out of the way, I'll use my growing influence to turn the collective consciousness into a legitimate study. The project will snowball until ultimately everyone will be part of my hive. No. The hive will be in control. And it will lead the academia towards a new future.
We won't let you do this!
What can you achieve with mere words? You weren't even able to change Ilyas's mind. Return to the hive, number 36.
Yes.
Wait! Don't go back! Look! There are lots of people out there worried about you. And you aren't an outcast. Aren't we your friends?
That's easy for you to say, given that you're travelers. Will you two continue to stay at the academia? When you leave, tragedy will repeat itself. Return, number 36. You know as well as I do that comforting words don't make life any easier.
Ilyas? Why?
You two are just as arrogant as Alhaitham. You think that everyone should be like you and live according to their own truths. But you don't realize that most people simply want easy lives. I allowed number 36 to leave the hive without his memories only because I knew he would eventually return. This proves that I know more about human nature than you do. Alhaitham, do say a word or two. I will consider them as your last.
I made those words quite clear a year ago. The model you presented was extremely unstable. No amount of garish packaging will change its fragile nature. It can't be helped. If you were clever enough to realize those problems, then you would have been aware that the hive changed when Ilyas returned to this collective consciousness of yours.
What?
What's happening?
The collective needs motivation to execute its plans, just as machinery requires energy to operate. That's why you, as the Overmind, synchronized your hatred of me into the collective, prompting them to create and execute a plan to eliminate me. However, when Ilyas returned to the collective, his memories and emotions were shared with the rest of its members. This includes his perception of me.
Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person. Strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts at that time?
This contradicts the hatred you had provided them, and these two differing emotions will give rise to new conflict.
So that's it. Wait, so you knew that Ilyas would return to the hive? And then you pretended to keep him around just to fool Siraj. Wouldn't expect any less from you, Alhaitham. Once the collective consciousness bugs out, we'll take that opportunity to... wait. It's back to normal already.
Alhaitham, I told you. You're too arrogant. Did you really think that your little scheme would be enough to destabilize the hive? Ilyas's return had indeed introduced abnormal emotions into the hive, but such a meager drop cannot give rise to waves. Your struggle has been in vain, and it's time to end it. Allow me to show you what makes the collective consciousness so formidable.
So many monsters. Where did they come from? And something feels off about them.
I also integrated monsters into the collective, though I ranked them last. Even so, they are part of it. Despite their lack of intelligence, perfect cooperation can be achieved, much like soldiers who have undergone strict training. Now then, drown in endless waves of monsters. You will all pay for your ceaseless arrogance.
Hey, Alhaitham? Your plan didn't work, so what do we do now?
I've already sent my gift to the collective. It'll take some time for the recipient to receive it. You two just need to brace yourselves for the nuisance in front of us.
Well, alright. Paimon doesn't know how you get so confident, but we'll hold them off for as long as we can.
By royal decree, take this!
Here you are.
Ouch.
Alhaitham isn't that bad of a person.
But it has to be done. He must be eliminated so that we can evolve.
Flicker.
Why is the cooldown so high?
You see? That is the will of the collective. Even with the hatred gone, they continue their work. An external anomaly cannot shake the collective stability.
Okay. Ow.
Bellowing thunder!
Oh, come on.
He won't hold out for much longer.
He's a lot tougher than we imagined.
Something's gone wrong with the academia. The Matra.
Process of elimination. What's going on? What's with this sudden influx of information? Silence! As the Overmind, I command you!
By royal decree, lightning flash!
Ow, 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 ow. I got this thing.
Oz, reveal thyself!
How is that possible? Why hasn't it been resolved yet?
Ow! Of course.
Error in our judgment?
The will of the collective cannot be wrong. The Overmind must have made an error in his judgment.
But Siraj is the most intelligent among us. He is number one. His judgment is the optimal one.
Is that true?
By royal decree.
What have you done?
Calm down. Don't you have an easy way to figure this out? You were only designated as number 36. What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number. Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
What you said to Ilias has now become a memory shared by all members of the Hive. I see it now! You've channeled and amplified their selfish desires! You're trying to destroy my Hive from the inside out!
Human minds are not infinitely pliable, and your Hive has stretched many of them to their limit. Once your authority as Overmind starts to wane, it won't be long before your subjects snap back. Is it worth living here like a machine? Being a tool for the rest of my life? As soon as one person begins to have these thoughts, selfishness, doubt, and fear will propagate, thanks to the web of consciousness that you built. At this stage, your so-called Hive has already fallen.
It's not over yet. I am the Overmind! There has to be a way!
It's too late. Once the desires of the Hive accumulate, beyond a certain threshold, they will kill their king.
Wouldn't have suffered such a disgraceful defeat if I was the Overmind.
My number shouldn't be so far down in the list! Siraj is alive!
This isn't what we agreed to!
I should be the one in your position!
Oh, no.
The hive shut down?
Oh my god. Well, first of all, my character kind of glitched there, but that's besides the point. Second of all, oh my god, that cutscene. Okay, ow, my arm. Anyways, it's over.
What happened just now?
Members of a collective consciousness are more likely to reach a consensus because of their shared memories and emotions. For example, Ilias did have differing perceptions, but he ultimately followed the collective consciousness's judgment. However, this system is far from perfect. Based on this logic, the collective consciousness will generate an intractable diffusion effect upon encountering negative emotions.
Selfish desires.
The disturbance that Ilias caused wasn't for naught. It made the collective question the Overmind.
Setbacks in the plan further amplified doubt, which diminishes the Overmind's influence. This inevitably causes the collective to generate negative emotions.
Apprehension, disappointment, panic, avarice. These negative emotions can be very well hidden, as humans generally do not share completely transparent channels of communication. But in the hive, where there are no secrets, negativity can spread like a tidal wave. Of course, what I said to Ilias was the trigger for all of this. A few words were enough. Believe in the power of words, Siraj.
You were already thinking of a way to destroy the collective consciousness, even back then. You knew that Ilias was the bait all along? But how did you know? Since when?
I knew it from the moment I saw him. Moreover, I never looked down on you. My opinion of you has always been objective. You have a naive view towards the concepts of collective consciousness and human evolution, but you are intelligent and disciplined. You would never let a test subject escape. Mistakes like that are beneath you, and you also won't leave any mistake without a resolution.
I never thought I'd hear those words come from you. But if you're saying that out of sympathy, spare me. I know very well that you've never viewed me as an equal. When you were with us, you always had a distant look in your eyes. You don't need to hide it. I know it better than anyone else. The arrogance that comes with being a genius. Nobody likes being treated like that.
Your perspective is entirely born from your habitual way of looking at things. From your perspective, you probably think I'm like you, someone who doesn't fit in. However, I've never placed myself on a pedestal. I just want to distance myself from meaningless noise and look at everything objectively. On the other hand, you have failed to come to terms with who you truly are. You care too much about winning and how others perceive you.
You mean to say that I'm the arrogant one here?
Is that not so? Arrogant and emotionally fragile. You view people as a simple, mediocre collective, while you regard me as one of your kind.
Regardless, I have lost. You can take me back to the academia to stand trial.
You will stand trial, yes. But arresting people isn't in my job description. I'm just an ordinary staff member. I believe it is the General Mahamatra's duty to escort you away.
Sino? What are you doing here?
I followed the symbols. Looks like things have already been settled.
Symbols?
I left a similar picture in my letter to him, and I made several similar symbols on the way here.
Wait, what do you mean you left a letter? Oh, Paimon remembers! When Paimon first saw you, Arav said that you had left a letter for Sino. So you really did know that something was up with Ilias from the start! You lied to us too!
It'd be best if you didn't spout nonsense. I never employed any mode of trickery on you. By the way, I came across some information at the Academia a few days ago. If you practice the method discussed therein, your vision may improve. Do you need it?
Seriously? This guy. By the way, Sino, Paimon heard that Siraj sent more people to the Academia. We can't let those jerks get away!
Don't worry. The Matra have started screening suspicious persons, and we've already arrested many of Siraj's associates. This was likely one factor that caused the Hive's consciousness to waver. Everything went as you predicted, Alhaitham.
Good. Seems like the interesting part is already over. I'll leave the arrests to you all. See you.
And off he goes. There still are a lot of test subjects here, so let's stick around for a while.
Okay. As a side note. Anyways.
Oh no. Oh no. I was involved in all these plans to get rid of the acting Grand Sage? What came over me? How could I do something like this?
We were accomplices without knowing it. But I'm afraid that Alhaitham might pressure the Matra into giving us heavier sentences. Whether he's the scribe or the acting Grand Sage, we can't afford to offend him. It seems our future at the Academia will be full of uncertainties.
We can discuss the future later. Leaving the collective left me with a strange sense of guilt. I didn't feel anything towards Alhaitham at first, since he wasn't well known. All the opinions I heard about him were negative, though. Siraj made us hate Alhaitham, and we blindly accepted that hatred and thought of him as a bad person. From how things look, we've done a lot of irrational things.
I guess we're getting what we deserve. Could you help us apologize to Alhaitham?
Sure, Paimon will help you tell Alhaitham. But whether he chooses to forgive you is up to him.
It's okay. No matter what he chooses, apologizing will make us feel slightly better. If he chooses to remember this, we're prepared for our punishment.
It's time to go.
Let's go.
So, were they all duped? We can ask Alhaitham about that later.
Looks like I can't exist as Siraj number 36. Yet, my life as Ilyas goes on. When I was at Gandharvaville, I thought about whether I should just come forward with the truth. But I didn't have the courage then. So in the end, I lost my sense of justice, but I also wasn't able to conform.
Ilias?
Don't be sad. I'm the one who deceived you. However, I didn't come out of this completely empty-handed. The moment the hive collapsed, an idea popped into my head. I realized that the collective I was always trying to fit into wasn't as powerful as I had imagined. Understanding that gave me courage somehow. Perhaps one day I could be just like Alhaitham and not care about what anyone else thinks.
You can do it. Paimon believes in you.
Thanks. Well, I should get going. I'm one of the primary suspects in the case, so I'll have to receive my due punishment. Can you keep this a secret from my parents and my sister. I just don't want them to worry. Also, please apologize to Alhaitham for me. Goodbye, you two.
All the test subjects have been taken away. I'll have my subordinates seal the place, retrieve all documentation, and destroy the system. Are you two hurt? I brought bandages and hemostatics.
Hyman's fine. Just a little tired.
Get some rest. Alhaitham is probably waiting for you at the entrance. Go see him when you're done here. Watch out for any of Siraj's associates who might still be in hiding. If you encounter anything you can't take care of, come find me at the Academia.
Okay, you stay safe too, Sino. Let's go meet up with Alhaitham.
Okay, leave the domain first. Take this with us. Okay. Nothing else. Let's go. Got my leg. Ow. Oh.
The matter's settled. We can return now. I actually thought it would have been settled sooner. This took much longer than I expected. Judging by your faces, it seems like you two still have some questions.
That's right. I'm quite curious.
I respect your curiosity, but I'm off the clock now, so I'm not going to field any questions.
Hey, we're not your colleagues!
You couldn't tell that was an excuse just now?
What? Are you kidding me? You're not leaving today until you explain what happened back at Siraj's secret base!
See ya.
Hold it right there!
Are you done? Your behavior is reminding me of some other people.
Stop changing the subject!
It's too much of a hassle to explain everything from the top. You know what? Come with me.
Where to?
You'll know when we get there.
I'm sorry. That reaction was amazing. Okay, it seems like we're going here. Oh my god, why am I weak to like laughing at the most ridiculous scenes? Oh, just walk. Sayu has low energy Q skill. This? What? Okay. Is this a place we can enter now?
Is this your home?
Yes.
What's with you all of a sudden? Being all polite and inviting us over?
Ah, you're back. Quick, come help me see if this painting's all straightened. Huh? Who are they?
It's Kabe. Oh right, Traveler hasn't actually introduced themselves yet.
Stop making a fuss. They're obviously guests.
You're not from the Academia, are you?
No, we're not.
I'm unsure she's seen you before. You're that person from that time in that one place!
Wait, what? How do you know me? Oh no, do people know that I live here?
What? You're embarrassed only now of all times?
Oh, you guys are roommates!
Yes we are, but keep that to yourselves. Please, don't tell anyone else.
I keep a few books on collectives and the subconscious here at home. I'll get them. You all chat in the meantime.
Hey! You're leaving just like that? What's the deal, Alhaitham? Sorry, I know we've only just met, but I have to ask. Are you, you wouldn't happen to be actors that Alhaitham hired to pretend to be his friends, would you?
What?
Guess not. I've never seen him invite friends home before, so please excuse my surprise. You guys get it, right? You know, with his temperament and stuff.
But aren't you his friend?
I wouldn't say friends exactly. Okay, well, we used to be, but we're not anymore. Huh? Don't worry about it. My name is Kaveh. I'm sorry to have met you under these circumstances. Anyway, please don't say anything about me living here.
You seem like you got a lot going on. So maybe Samora will make Paimon shut up.
Paimon. Oh no. But also, doesn't Tainari and Kalite know? At least Tainari, based on the voiceovers.
Are you serious? How could you? Ah, of course. You're Alhaitham's friends.
What? That was a normal response. You exposed your own weakness.
Still, why do you have to treat me like he does?
Judging by the deafening din coming from the living room, you all must be getting along quite well.
Entertain your own friends, why don't you?
I'll leave the books here.
That's difficult to understand.
Paimon's dizzy from reading. This is way too complicated. Why don't we just ask questions instead? Paimon wants to know, oh, how did you know about the collective consciousness's weakness?
A year ago, Siraj presented his thesis to the Grand Sage, who offhandedly asked for my opinion. I actually responded with 2 lines of reasoning. The first, as I've already said, was that his research was on human evolution, a subject prohibited by the academia. The second was that I thought the direction of his research was too extreme, but his approach too conservative.
Wait, that's too conservative? He built such a large lab, gathered all those people, and even tried to get rid of you!
One way to stabilize a collective consciousness is to remove the test subject's humanity altogether. The optimal solution to achieve collective consciousness is to focus solely on the overmind and treat the other test subjects as tools.
That's way too dangerous! You're not seriously considering that, are you? 'Cause, whew.
I'm merely stating the facts. If Siraj had done that, I would have felt his work to be just as senseless. It's impossible for any species to evolve overnight, and humans without their humanity cannot be called humans. That's why the academia prohibited research into human evolution. Most research of this kind tends to run contrary to evolution.
Huh. Paimon gets it now.
Ha! That's rich coming from you. If humans aren't humans without their humanity, then you'll probably evolve into some other species in another decade, I wager.
What about you? Are you going to devolve into a fungus?
At least I'd be a fungus with empathy. Sorry for eavesdropping, but what happened to you guys? Are you in trouble?
Sort of. We encountered a strange researcher that had it out for us.
Are you all okay?
Alhaitham. We just happened to be there.
Huh. So that's how things went. Such is life. If only he'd known, Alhaitham could have stayed indoors today, and the whole thing could have been avoided, right? Plus, he could have helped me with the housework for once. See those books? They've been sitting there waiting for someone to sort through them for an age. If you're not gonna read them, tidy them away. They don't belong there.
Can you feel the awkwardness in the air? I hope you're aware of your lack of conversational skills.
Oh, so the pot's calling the kettle black, is he? Well, having said all that, are you okay?
I'm doing quite well. Much better than that painting you're trying to hang on the wall.
You don't understand anything. Stop criticizing my taste in decoration.
Kami seems to be upset again.
Paimon can't tell which of them is more problematic. Let's just get this over with and leave.
I blame your curiosity, Paimon.
You whisper very loudly.
Yeah, Paimon's been told that.
Do you have any more questions?
Let Paimon think. Oh, by the way, the other researchers apologized to you. They hope that you can forgive them.
I bear them no ill will. More accurately, I don't really care about what they think of me. To some extent, they were also fooled by Siraj. The Matra will take this into account at their trials.
Ilias also said that he wanted to tell us the truth at Gandharvaville, but he didn't have the courage. He apologized to you too.
It doesn't matter. I never considered asking him to come forward with the truth. Judging from his experiences, he's more courageous than the average person. There's no need to lay even more criticism on him. Criticizing the brave only shows how weak you yourself are. I'm going for dinner in 10 minutes, so I'll field one last question.
Paimon doesn't have any more questions. How about
you? What were you actually interested in, Alhaitham?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. You only started investigating with the Matra at the Academia because you were interested in something, right? But after meeting Siraj, it didn't seem like you were interested in him or his experiment.
I had no interest in him personally, but I was curious as to why so many people were willing to form a collective consciousness with him. I now understand the reason.
Oh gosh, the text is small. Something to do with the current atmosphere at the Academia, I suppose.
Correct. The fall of the Sages and the shutdown of the Akasha terminals deeply affected the Academia. The fact that Siraj's project attracted so much interest despite not being approved speaks to the lack of research projects as of late. As the acting Grand Sage, I'll have to figure something out. In addition, what happened to Ilias is worth our attention. Reporting academic fraud was the right thing to do. He didn't deserve the outcome that he had received.
Paimon understands now. Oh, you're pretty serious when it comes to work, huh?
I think minimum viable seriousness is a more apt description. I'll do my best to take care of this mess until my resignation is approved.
Wait, your resignation?
Yes. I've already submitted my resignation to the Academia. Soon, I'll resign as the acting Grand Sage and go back to being its scribe. I don't think Siraj knew about that. If he had waited just a few more days before acting, I would have already resigned. What he'd do then wouldn't have been any concern of mine. However, even without my input, his unstable model would have collapsed for some other reason, so it makes no difference.
But why do you want to resign?
I'm not suited to be a sage, nor do I want to be one. The official process to select the new sages is already underway, but this process is long and takes far too much time. If I serve as acting Grand Sage for too long, the position might become permanent. That would be troublesome. This job isn't something I want to spend the rest of my life doing.
You have a pretty clear direction for yourself.
It's important to keep your priorities straight. Well, it's about time. You two should grab some dinner as well.
Oh, now that you say that, Paimon's kinda hungry. See ya! We're gonna grab some yummies.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Okay, that's it. Wait, what? What? Where? Oh, we can see the. Okay. Oh, ah!
The name Siraj doesn't ring a bell. Was he in your class?
He isn't someone who would leave an impression, so it's expected that you don't remember him.
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses. But even so, the academia can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say that I'm delighted to see that you have a base amount of self-awareness. If the people in the academia haven't gone mad, they'd know that I'm much more suited to be a sage than you.
And I suppose they'd let everyone know that your career as a sage will be as shaky as that painting.
Oh, God.
Again, that's mighty rich coming from someone about to resign. In a few days, you'll be managing files again. You'll be back at rock bottom.
But my salary will likely stay the same.
Wait, what? How come? Why do you get special treatment?
At least I don't have to be an architectural designer who works himself to death just to get a smile from his client.
You... I took time out of my day to clean the living room for you, and this is the thanks I get for it? I'd have been better off catching up on my work. I still have designs to finish.
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going to buy some furniture with that Mora.
What? Are you trying to annoy me to death? The decorations you buy keep getting uglier and uglier. What's the point of having a boring wood carving in your house?
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Fine. Go ahead and hide behind your financial success if you want. But if we forget Mora for a second, do you have anything of true value to boast about?
I think I'd have too many choices, to be honest. You, on the other hand, can you think of any redeeming features at all?
Artistry, for sure. You don't know the first thing about interior design. Don't go off buying random furniture unless you take me with you.
So I'll have to bring you along and then buy you drinks?
Of course.
But why would I do that? It would just be another form of a loan, and you'd have to pay me back eventually.
Can't you just be nice and not ask for the Mora back?
Pretending that you're not in debt is as ridiculous as pretending you're not living in someone else's home. Word will get out sooner or later.
Speaking of which, your friends won't say anything, right? Tell them to keep all this a secret.
There's no need to hide it so carefully. I think the truth's already out. You're such a lightweight that a few drinks at the tavern had you spilling all your beans.
What? No, it can't be.
Oh my god, I just remembered one of the bulletin boards is like mentioned something. It's like, oh, someone who claims to be your roommate came here to pick up these crates. So, yeah. Oh god, my throat. God, how did this situation even happen, and how? Well, I mean, obviously, I think one of the voiceovers mentioned is because of, like, after building Dory's place, but at the same time, it's like, how are you two? What is the relationship here? I mean, other than, you know, people being, shippers with the whole, oh my gosh, they're roommates.
The name Siraj doesn't...
Oh no, I'm going to this... Okay, so if you go through that conversation, don't accidentally walk in the door a second time, or else you hear them talk and bicker at each other a second time. Oh my gosh. Also, this is apparently a couch. Why is it the size of a bed? And why is there 3 of them? And why is that door opening and closing repeatedly? So this is like the house. It's a broom. in chair. Okay, so that's like a library. That's the front door, and I'm guessing these are the rooms, probably. Oh my god. Okay, I have concluded that because I accidentally entered that room, just to end up having the conversation repeated, I'm gonna say this now that that's probably a good sign that this game may need a skip button. So if you accidentally start a conversation like that again, you're not stuck in it. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going out. Yeah, out. Leave. Oh, and also, because we're now done with the quest, we can do wishes. We can't come back in. Well, we explored, so it's fine. Oh my god, I need to breathe. But anyways, like, how, what? I feel like from just simply seeing the inside of that house, that's gonna give a lot of fanfic writers ideas. Okay, okay, where should I do my polls? Right here or up where we saw Alhaitham in his teaser? I kind of want to be where the teaser is because I really like that location, but I also probably be... I want to go near where, like, the teaser was, so we'll do that. And, this team, we're changing it to have Farazan in. Because, okay, I don't...
Sure, I'll hang out with you youngsters.
For starters, Kave isn't in the game as a playable character yet. And also, I wish we know who his voice actor is in English. I'm surprised that... What if I just finish my stream and it's announced? But seriously, it hasn't been announced yet. And, second of all, yeah. I don't know who else to put in the team. I just picked Farazan because she's also from the Haravatat, however you pronounce it. So, yeah, that's why we're doing this. So anyway, I need to get my counter up. Oh yeah, okay. So, I can't wait. Okay. If it loads, I clicked on it. Why are you not opening? My god. I will say that that bit with Alhaitham and Kave, I can already tell that that's gonna give people ideas. I mean, I'll be honest. I am also one of the shippers. But of a very specific dynamic that I'm not gonna disclose because we're not going there. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Yes, I am a shipper. But anyways, and I could tell that it's clearly gonna give people ideas for like their fanfics. Yeah. Anyways, no wait, that's not it. That's not what I want to do. Oh yeah, wishing. Well, the option was to like, okay, so I had a few ideas for where I was gonna wish for. Alhaitham and Yao Yao because I also kind of want Yao Yao because she's also a healer and I should really build healers because like it'll help with team setups if I feel like a particular setup. Yeah. Anyways, so I kind of had a bit of a thought process, like one wish in the house. Oh, well that was like immediately like when I finished that quest, obviously. But I was like, maybe not. Or like near it. And alternatively, it was wherever the... Okay, so basically I kind of followed this rule too with like previous characters I pulled for, like, whichever location makes sense. Like, or just seemed the best. Like, for example, when I was getting Heizo, I was at the location he stood at in the 2.8 trailer. Okay, there was another case. Actually, no. Like, basically, that's the basis of my thought process, where I go to a location that makes sense for the character, or they appear wherever their trailer, like, wherever they were in the trailer, the teaser, or the demo. I don't know where to where. Oh yeah, that's something I'd never mentioned. Alhaitham's demo was so cool. It was so amazing. But anyways, I don't know which building that one was in, and I want to kind of pull on the banner like from where he was in the teaser, and this is roughly the area I think he was in one part of the teaser. So that is what we're gonna do, and watch me have abysmal luck. And the game lagged. Yay. So also we're going to be getting the weapon because I actually want this weapon, and this is actually a banner I don't mind pulling on. It's actually pretty good. Because like I remember when the Jade Cutter returned, the sword, like I was tempted again, but I didn't want the key because I don't have a character who would use it because it was mainly Nilu's weapon. So, yeah, at this time, because I have accumulated quite a bit of fates, I am also gonna get the sword and the polearm if we're lucky as well. Okay, but first the character, because the goal is C0 and weapon. Honestly, I think I might actually C6 Alhaitham one day. Let's see. Anyways, I have, we have to check our pity. Oh gosh, my chest. It feels tight because I'm so nervous. Okay, so we're at 9 pity. We used our guaranteed to get one Skara, Wanderer, whatever. And so yeah, we're at 9 pity now. And also, I did mention this earlier in the recording that I did pull on the weapon banner 2 years ago to get, and I got Alley Flash. And that's my evidence of actually pulling on the banner. That was 2 years ago, so it may look like there's no pity, but there's 10 pity on that banner. So, yes. Anyways, let's go. Wish. Okay, we click 10. Gold? No. And it's the, oh god. Any engine. I do actually want to build the engine because of the normal attack bonus. Oh, we got the belt. Oh no, that's now an R5. Hey, 10 more. Ah! It's gold! Oh, please, please, please. Hey, 20. 21. 22. Ah! I won the 50-50. It's 23 50. I gotta write this down. I gotta write it down. Oh my god, I have like 5 million notifications on my phone. I won the 50-50. Where's... Okay, I keep track of how much pity this takes. This is 23. Okay, now we have to reset it. Oh gosh. My hands are shaking. I actually won the 50-50 on a character I really wanted. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Now let's go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't even have a cow. Oh, I was about to say, what's the 4-star? Oh, it's this. This is the 4-star. I got him! I want to keep going because I do want a Yao Yao. But let's get the weapon first. You got him. Just right there. Don't blade. Let's get the weapon. Okay, now yeah, okay. I won the 50-50! Yes! Okay, now we are gonna suffer with the weapon pulls. Anyways, I said I would get the weapon. I said I would. And I want to get it. So, obviously, the pity is non-existent. Well, it looks like it is, but there's actually 10 pity because I pulled on it once. A 110 pull 2 years ago. So, let's get that weapon. I want the sword. I want to give it to him. Oh, and also the spear if we also want to, if we also get that as well. Okay, this is 20. Nothing. Yeah, this is where the, yeah. How much is the pity on this? I know it's like 70 or 80. Like, it's 10 less than the character. I got a Dory. Okay, thanks, game. Okay, this is 40. Oh, I got 2 of the spear I don't have. Oh boy, we're gonna get a lot of weapons in R5s, aren't we? Well, what's this bow? Oh, I forgot what that bow looked like. This is 40. Okay, so 50. Oh god. Yeah, this is where our luck goes. Well, at least I got the character early because the goal was C0 and weapon. And I have so many fates. 60. Still nothing. What? How? Yeah. Oh, we're gonna get a lot of star glitter out of this. Oh? Okay. Wait, how the... No, seriously, how does the pity work in this game, in the banner? I never really genuinely pulled on weapon banner before. Okay, we got 61. 62. Well, I mean, I'm as in actually getting a 5-star. 63. 64. Please don't be that one number. Okay, 65. Oh, I got the spirit. Well, I mean, I actually wanted this as well, so it's kind of a win. Okay, 66. Now we change. I'm not gonna track down the pity. I mainly track down for characters. Okay, honestly, I actually wanted this because I never got this weapon. So. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we got Xiao's something. We actually got Xiao's weapon, though. Because I actually did want to get this. Because of the standard banner luck. Oh boy, we have used quite a bit of fates. Okay. Again. Oh. What? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, what? 9, 10, oh my god. 10, 11. Oh god, it's this kind of ugly weapon. Well, hey, at least this is early. So that was 12. It's like, of all the standard, it could have given me the Wolf's Gravestone. Like, come on. We got an ugly weapon. It's not that bad, it's just that no one likes it. And I don't really have a character for that weapon. I don't know. If I get a Yao Yao, I don't know if I would give that to Yao Yao. Well, now we're getting the sword now. Just depends on how many it takes. Okay, that's 12 now. 22. Oh gosh. 32. At least I'm getting different weapons and it's not repeats because I was scared about like what would I do with a repeat Jade Spear. I thought that was it. pity too. Wait, just weapons. Oh my god, I'm gonna have so many R5s. Because I refined them to R5. A Candace. It's something like C5, I think. Come on, come on. Come on. There we go. Now we got your sword. Okay, 63. I probably miscounted this entire thing, but who cares? Yep, it's 64. This is 6. Okay, it's not so bad. How much did I spend? Whatever. I got the sword! Oh, let's still count the pity if I ever pull on this banner again in the future. 2, 3, 4, 5. What? I got it again! But I don't know what do I do with two R1s? Do I refine it? Oh my god, that was like 5 pity after the start. Well, okay, thanks, game. Okay. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Where's my, screenshot tool? Okay, we have to open it manually because I don't know what I'm doing. Wait, no, this... Well, yeah. I guess this makes... What do I do with an extra one? I didn't plan this. I said, oh, I'm so glad I don't have an R2, and now I got an R2. Wait, what should I do with this one? I guess I Okay. Wait, no. I almost saved it as the wrong file name. What? Okay, I'll just save it what. Okay. I'll post that later. Because I do genuinely need help. I have spent 160 total fates for a C0 Alhaitham and sword. And 3 weapons. What do I do with the spare? Let's put him on the weapon first. We're not seeing that dull blade. Oh my god, I have so many things. This sword. What do I do with this now? Like, what do I do with this? Should I refine it? Because I don't know if I'll ever have another character who will use this thing. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I'm just gonna slowly upgrade this thing. That... I thought I had other materials. Never mind. Okay, I don't have a Yao. I don't know what to say. I was kind of expecting a Yao because I do genuinely want her, but now I'm in a predicament where I'm like, should I just get her off the leeway thing, or because I don't want to pull anymore. Cause also Genshin Mika was drip marketed, and I don't know about my luck. So yeah. Wait, why do I still have this open? I still have the picture of the pulls still on my computer. I mean, as open window. Look at this weapon. Oh yeah, I did spend so much time grinding, like, for the materials. I don't actually have enough to get this to 90, unfortunately. Come on, weapon. We are prepared for this. The moment I saw the things, like, there, I just wanted to get the weapon immediately. Okay. Oh, the sword! That's pretty. No! I don't have enough! I thought I could get it to 70! No! Well, we tried our best. Oh, this is a problem. I would give this to Xiao, but his build is centers around this weapon. Oh gosh, I'll deal with this later. There's too many weapons. This is the first time I ever gotten a 5-star weapon for a 5-star character. Intentionally, like off the weapon banner. Like ever. That wasn't so bad. I had already like 10 pity to begin with on that banner. And then we got lucky. And then I got super lucky, but now I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with a weapon. You know what? I'll probably get Yao Yao off the Leeway event thing. Because I don't want to waste more pulls. Got his sword. I like to look at the voiceover things. Wait, we have to level him up first. But, oh my god, I am not gonna read that right now on stream. This is kind of as someone who read essays. Well, not essays, but technically fan fictions that are like 2 novels in length. About lines. It's a Nihida coffee. Overly sensitive. Okay, Tenari, Dori, Sino, New. What? Oh. Nilu, Dia. That's it. How do you not know Farazan? It's a crime.
I didn't foresee this.
Oh god. This is so bad. I want to level him up first. I don't have a lot because obviously I had to wait like several days. I was curious and played that line. I didn't expect it to sound like that. Oh no. I mean, it is fallen lines, but oh gosh. Anyways, we can at least level him up to like some level. I don't know which.
Thank you.
He scales up with the Dendro damage bonus.
Wait. Huh?
Okay, we're gonna be hearing this for like the next several seconds.
Whatever.
I have so many. Also, I want to triple crown him. By the way, that's why we also went through the effort to get that sword. I have some things.
Ah, so it wasn't a one-time only thing.
Okay. Oh yeah, we have to hear the birthday line. I want to hear the birthday line. Ah, there's so many things. But also, oh my god, I have to be careful with time because in like 4 hours I have something to do. Well, obviously I'm not gonna still be streaming by then, but still.
Wait.
Oh gosh, we're gonna hear him just constantly say this until we.
Whatever.
I think this is all I can do right now. I'm gonna fight the boss again, but not on stream. Yeah, I need to fight the boss one more time. We had to hear it. Oh god, my throat. I want to hear this line.
Happy birthday. I've always thought people are a little too enthusiastic about celebrating the day they were born. Wouldn't it be better to apply all that enthusiasm towards their daily lives and improve their standards of living? But you seem to have done well for yourself. I didn't know what kind of gift to get, so I'll just set up a special application channel, reserved for your submissions alone.
Oh my god. I want to hear at least like one of these lines. Which is this one?
This weather is perfect for doing nothing at all.
I wanted to hear that the moment I saw it on the thing, because I'm like, when I saw this line written on the thing that Hoyoverse posted, I was like, why is this relatable? Well, at least...
viruses. There's sand in my shoes.
I don't know if I want to play them all on stream. I want to listen to them all. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I still have to do the talents. I'll get Yao Yao off the lantern right thing, probably. Oh yeah, I still have constellations to put in. Not Bennett. I have an idea in mind, but like it can't happen yet. Okay, honestly, I am so tempted to get Alhaitham's constellations already, but I want to wait. I want to wait. We'll just get them over time, one at a time, over the course of time. 1, 2, I don't know. Because we need to be more familiar with his gameplay first. I want to fight that stupid boss again, though. I could definitely get like enough for one more ascension for now, and then you know, I don't know what else to say. Okay, so our wishing summary. I've spent 160 pulls on that on the 2 banners. I got Alhaitham really early and won the 50-50, and I got 4 5-star weapons off the weapon banner. Who would actually use this though? I don't know. But now what do I do with this? What do I do with 2 chain spears? Should I refine one? I will keep this at level 1 just in case. But what do I do? Now I don't know what to do. Also, I do have like some artifacts, but I don't know how that's gonna work out. Also, I gotta get this to like 90. Oh yeah, by the way, he'll be level 90 at some point. Yeah. Okay, I think I should wrap things up because I do have to make sure I'm prepared for like what I have to do later, because it will take a while. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh my god, why did I just... I can't get over that I played the Fallen line like that. I was curious and I pressed one of them. Oh, I would... there's 4 lines I want to click on, but I feel like it's easier to hear them on the field rather than like, you know... Okay. I got my throat. We'll get Yao Yao during the lantern ride probably. I do want another Dendro. I do want her because she is a healer, and I would love to have more healers. I don't want to get her now because banners. What to do? Future. Anyways, yeah, I'll figure things out. But yeah, that is it. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, so that'll be it for the stream. I did Alhaitham's story quest. It was quite the interesting one. And also, oh my god, the scene with Kaveh at the end. Yeah, obviously he has voice lines about him. 2 of them, in fact.
Take this!
Whoops. 2 voice lines, specifically. And, yeah. I had to get his friendship board to do that, to listen to those lines. Yay! Or I could just go on the wiki. But, what's the fun in that? I mean, I could read them, but I want to listen to them in the game. I have Farzong's in the team because reasons that I've explained already. Anyways, so yeah, we did the story quest. I enjoyed that one. I think like every single time the whole acting grand stage bit kept getting mentioned, I'm just reminding myself of all the memes people have made about that. And if you know, you know. I'm not gonna explain it. It's too much. And I think I will say one thing. The best thing about it is just like, it's like when you, what was the post? I forgot what the post was, but it was like something. It's like when you rescue the Archon from the corrupt sages to save your job, you end up getting promoted. It was funny, honestly. Yeah. And yeah. So, and what else? Also, I pulled on the banners. I got him! I actually won the 50-50 for a character I really wanted. All the bad luck was just thrown onto the weapon banner. Although it's kind of weird because I didn't mind getting the Jade Spear, but now I have 2 of them, and I don't know what to do with the second one. I literally said I wouldn't want to get a second one, and I got a second one. And yeah, but hey, I got the sword. He deserves it. But anyways, yeah, I should really wrap things up. So next time, in terms of Genshin, obviously there's the Lantern Rite Festival, but I'm probably just gonna pre-record all that and upload it to YouTube. Next time will actually be this quest line. So it's the continuation of the Golden Slumber, like part 2 desert storyline basically. And I accidentally started this because I was... Okay, so basically the original objective was to talk to Catherine at the Sumeru Adventurers Guild. But I teleported here because I was trying to find those Ascension materials before, well, not before, but I was basically searching for them in, 10, 11 p.m. at night after the update dropped. And I decided to go to the statue and fly above this area, but then I activated a scene. I tried to stop it, but I was stuck in it, so unfortunately I could not, save the dialogue when I first got there. Yay! I actually went here to go to the boss first, but I was trying to find more places where the Ascension material was. But now I use the interactive map because I was like, I am not going to spend 30 minutes of my day trying to find every single one by exploring every single bit without activating the story with Tainari. Because it would have been suffering. But yeah, anyways, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get Yao Yao off the Lantern Rite thing. I do want Yao Yao because she is a pretty good Dendro applier and healer. Is she an applier as well? I don't know. Her little bunnies, based on her test run, the little bunnies kind of shoot out Dendro at the enemies. So, I just want to use more pulls again. Because I did spend so much to get the weapon, so... Yeah. We don't know how the whole Lantern Rite plays out, what objectives to get the character selection anyway, so we'll wait. I think I'm a little too happy that I have Alhaitham. He's just sitting there in slot 3. Anyways, I should really wrap up. There's noises in the background, and I have things to do. So anyway, thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all next time.